When we moved last summer, I was really bummed. I was going to miss all my old friends. The silver lining was that my folks promised me a new phone. My old one was a hand-me-down from my dad. It worked fine, but I was really excited to have one with a better camera. I couldn't wait to take awesome pictures of my new town to share online. It really got me thinking though, what happens to all the old tech that we just get rid of? And what should I do with my old phone? Is it safe to just throw it away? And how bad is technology for the environment? I made it my mission to find out. My stepdad put me in touch with one of his coworkers, Selena, who's an environmental engineer.
Hi, my name is Selena, and I'm an environmental engineer.
So I emailed her a few of my most important questions. What impact does our technology have on the environment?
Good question. There is an environmental price to pay for the gadgets we use every day. One way to think about it is to consider two categories: e-waste and energy consumption. So the first one is e-waste. E-waste is short for electronic waste. Electronics that are broken, obsolete, or otherwise at the end of their useful life become e-waste. This is a problem because e-waste contains many chemicals that are toxic to both human and ecological health.
When should I get a new device?
It can be hard to decide on the right time to get a new device. For example, is a device obsolete because a newer one has a better camera or screen resolution? Who really gets to decide? When devices are thrown away, they can wind up in landfills, and so does the toxic chemicals. Plus, it takes resources, from man-made items like plastics to natural items that need to be mined. Think silicon, lithium for batteries, and so on, to create a new device. Energy consumption and your associated carbon footprint are other things to consider when you think of technology. It takes a lot of energy to run a data center, and that's what you need to keep your content online.
How much energy does our technology consume?
Our devices also consume a lot of energy. Think about how many phones around the world are charging every day. Plus, if you consider the energy required for mining the raw materials, the energy used to power the lights at the stores you visit to buy your technology, the fuel used in the ships and trucks used to move the resources and devices around the world, the packaging, the power needed to create your favorite games and apps, all that contributes to the carbon footprint of our devices.
How can I conserve our natural resources?
There are plenty of ways to conserve resources if you are thoughtful about when to replace and how to use a new phone, laptop, tablet, and so on.
Are big companies doing anything about their environmental impact?
It's not all doom and gloom. Companies everywhere are responding to the call to be more sustainable. Consumers vote with their dollars, which means that they can choose to buy things from companies that have committed to sustainability goals. Many companies employ environmental professionals who study these issues and work to reduce their negative environmental impact. Some have started recycling programs and sell refurbished devices, giving them a second life outside of a landfill. Who knows? You might be a future sustainability architect or environmental engineer, and your ideas might help solve these problems too.
Is there anything that I can do right now to help?
You don't have to wait until you have a job to make a difference. In fact, it's the choices we make every day that can reduce the environmental impact of the technology we use. Here are a few ideas. Reduce your energy consumption. Be mindful of your screen time. Adjust screen brightness and use sleep mode, or turn off your devices when you're not using them. Avoid constantly aiming to trade for the newest device. I know this is hard, but older technology can still function perfectly. Frequently purchasing new devices contributes to environmental pollution. Participate in manufacturer or retailer take-back programs. Many electronics manufacturers and retailers have take-back programs where they will recycle or refurbish old devices. Donate or sell your old devices. One of the best ways to safely dispose of old devices is to donate or sell them. This extends the life of the device and reduces the need for new manufacturing and mining of raw materials. Make sure to remove all personal data before donating or selling. Take your old device to a certified e-waste recycling facility. E-waste recycling facilities specialize in safely disposing of electronic devices. They follow strict regulations to ensure that toxic materials like lead and mercury are handled responsibly.
It was great to learn that there are things I can do to make a difference right now. Plus, I know what to do with my old phone and why it was important to hang onto it for so long. I can be a small part of the change that will reduce the environmental impact of technology. Imagine if I got all my friends to do the same thing, and they all told their friends, who told their friends. Before you know it, we would be making a big difference.